Hey guys, it's a beautiful day. The weather is absolutely amazing. It is hot, hot, hot. Not quite Caribbean hot, but it is hot. So I am here again. Thank you all for the feedback that you gave on my motivational video that I did. Yes, there will be more of that coming. So I just wanted to stop by what has been going on in my life since my last blog. So here's the thing. I am learning the importance of staying committed to my commitments and limiting the damage control. I'm learning the importance of ensuring that what is in my mind is stuff that is going to benefit me in my living day to day. Now, that may sound perfect for you out there who's listening and you've never ever had any problems with your mind, but when you suffered with mental health depression for 35 years, your brain formulates different ways of thinking and behaving, and then you have to undo all of those behavior patterns. So this is me keeping it real and thankful for the journey that I'm now on, where I am learning to change my mind, change the way I think by purposefully and intentionally thinking about what I'm thinking about. So one of the things that I have introduced since last time, which I'm really excited about, is ways that I can limit the damage control. And what I mean by that is, don't wait until I get knocked and hit and the blows are coming to then figure out how am I going to survive. So what can I put in place now so that when that happens, and that's not being negative because you are going to hit tough times and challenges, when that happens, I am prepared. And one of the things is, in the commitments that I make, I don't just commit to the goal, I commit to the process. And I visualize the fact that, you know what, Gems, there are going to be some tough times, there are going to be some challenging times. What could be the hardest thing that you actually face? And ask myself, are you ready to commit to that? Are you ready to see that through? Are you ready to push through? And that's one of the ways that I challenge myself, and I find that it actually works, and it's helpful for me. So when that comes, I'm ready. I've got my fighting gloves on, and it's like, okay, this is what you committed to. And if you want to go stronger, if you want to get better, you have to come through this. And I also recognize that where I would constantly before just fall, because I used to think that, oh my gosh, why is this stuff happening? This shouldn't be happening to me. Oh my Lord, for crying out loud, give me a break. Well, we don't always get breaks like that in life. Life isn't always a bed of roses, and these challenging times, they come. Think of them as like, they're part of the journey, they're part of the course. So you've got a course to go on, and they are coming. They're purposefully put there to try and, deter you, to try and get you to lose focus. And it's your job to stay focused. And the more focused you stay, is the more stronger you become. So just thinking about it that way, instead of thinking about it, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? It's a huge help. And the next thing that I have done, which I write about in my blog, so if you have just read the blog and you're watching this, then you would have seen the images, is my happy box. Now, I'm reading a book. Sorry, I don't have the book to hand, but I'm reading a book by a great author, Kubi Springer, I Am My Brand. And what I love about the book is that I love books that are just plain English, no fancy words, they just say it as it is. And I also love the fact that I can relate to it, because a lot of the stuff she's talking about, I recognise and I've been working on, and everybody has a different way of doing things, but it gets us to the same destination, and everything is centered around here. What goes on in here? The process that I use might not work for you. You might have your own process, but all the people who have come through, we're giving you tips and things that you can utilize to actually help you to get out of your rut. So one of the things that Kubi speaks about is her happy box. And when trying times hit her, she goes to her happy box, and there's things in there that help to lift her mood, and there's things that she purposefully does in order to lift her mood. But she does not forsake the fact or neglect the fact that something has happened, acknowledge that it's happened, have her weep, have her cry, get some rest, and then get up and fight. And I love that. So I kind of went a step further, and I created a happy box that's unique to me. And so I hope to have some pictures of my happy box on my next vlog. And literally in there, I'm going to put 10 letters in there. Why 10 letters? Because I'm going to get so many, this is not negative, but there's going to be setbacks in the division that I have, which is a huge vision, and I'm so excited about it because it's like, I can do this, I can do this. I've got 10 letters, and when those 10 letters run out, then I'll do another 10. And they're just encouraging me when I get really, really tough days. So there'll be letter 1, then letter 2. So by the time you get to maybe 3 or 4, it will start off with that, okay, James, you've been here before. This isn't the world that's ganging up against you. This doesn't mean you've made a mistake. This is just part of the course. And basically, I'm writing to myself while I'm on the mountaintops, so that when I'm in the valley, the Gemma that's on the mountaintops can minister to the Gemma that's in the valley, because I am the same person. And sometimes when you're in the valley, you forget what it was like to be in the mountaintops. The mountaintops look like if it's never ever going to come. And also, our mind can become crowded. I don't know about you, but my mind in the past would become crowded, and I would sometimes lose sight of the vision because of all the stuff that is in the mind, and I would get really scared. So I wanted to be able to go back to these letters and be able to encourage myself, because I'm not always going to get that encouragement from others. Somebody might not be around to encourage me. And sometimes even when people do encourage you, you yourself find that you're not, you don't always take to it. So I've got these 10 letters that I'm going to be putting in there. So I've got something in my eye. I'm going to be putting some money in there. For me, I'm not a retail therapy girl, but I need to be a bit of a retail therapy. I just need some new clothes, basically. So I'm going to put some money in there, some vouchers, so that when tough times hit, I can actually go out and treat myself. And just in case funds aren't in the bank account, I've got no excuse. I'm going to put some money in there to go and get my hair done. I'm going to put things in there that I can invest back into myself, that I can take care of myself. I'm going to form a group of girlfriends that I can get together with. And if it's a really tough time, have a slumber party and just have people around me who are going to help, support and lift me up. All these things are going to go into my happy box, and some other little things as well. So the whole point of that is limiting the damage control, So I'm set. I'm already set. I'm preparing, putting things in place for those challenging times, so I don't wait until that time hits and then it's bam. I am serious about not just changing my mindset, but if you see my vision, oh my gosh, I'm just geared up just because it's challenging. It's like, I can do this. I will do this. I'm going to do this. So another thing that I want to talk about is the affirmations. I know you've heard it before, but you got to keep saying your affirmations, people. You got to, because they are what you are now feeding yourself with. We're getting rid of the all the negative mental junk, and we have to put in the positive stuff. We have to put in the godly God's godly words that we're putting in. What do you want to be? So in mine, I've got things like I'm resourceful, I'm successful in what I do, I am grateful, motivated. Oh my gosh, that one is so in there, and it works. You're speaking that into the atmosphere, you're speaking that over your life. And I know I sound like, you know, a Duracell bunny right now, but this is me being excited. Today I'm not even on the mountaintops. Today I'm halfway between the mountaintops and the valley. But because of the dream that is there, because my vision board is in my bedroom where I can see it, I see it morning, noon, night, because I say those affirmations, even the way that I've prayed has changed. You know, be intentional, be committed to your commitment, be focused. When you face challenging times, acknowledge where you are, but have something else that you can focus on, because if you focus just on that challenging time, then that is where you are going to go. So that is me. Until next time, remember, stay committed to the commitment. Stay committed to the commitment. Stay focused. We can change our thoughts. One thought at a time, one moment at a time, one day at a time. So I hope that you've been encouraged. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And don't forget to read and share the blogs. And don't just read and share them, but let's get a conversation going in these blogs. You know, tell me where you're at. Tell me how you're doing. happy box. Do not forget to do your happy box. I want to see some comments. I want to see if you're part of my, if you read my blogs, I want you to email me. What does your happy box look like? What kind of things are you going to put in your happy box? What do you think about a happy box? And you got to go and get Kubi's book, I Am My Brand by Kubi Springer. Have a blessed day, guys.